Good morning. So I haven't done one of these for a little while. It's Monday morning and I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video. So obviously I still eat the food optimizing Slimming Well way, always will, have done for so long. It's just part of my lifestyle, but I'm also doing the calorie counting alongside Ben's fitness challenge. So if you haven't seen my previous video about what I'm actually doing now, then go ahead and check that out ASAP. So here I'm just weighing out my all bran. I've been having 60 grams of all bran, so just slightly higher than the 50 grams that you get as a healthy extra. Then I reset the scales and I weigh out my blueberries. So I've also measured my skim milk. I've been having 100 millilitres of skimmed milk, so that's all recorded on the app. Now I'm just making lunch and I'm having a tuna and feta cheese salad. So I've just weighed out the salad leaves. I'm going to scan the packaging and then type in the amount that I've had. I'm just going to pop some red onion in that's finely chopped. Weigh that, track it. I find tracking as I go easier, otherwise you just forget. Plum tomatoes are now going in. So each time you just reset the scales, track those. So it takes a little bit of time, but when you think about the time you're on social media anyway, or you're on your phones anyway, you know, there really is no excuse not to be able to track it if you really want to achieve something. That was Grayson coming to nick some pepper, so some orange pepper, and then beetroot, which I absolutely love. So that's just going in, and I'm weighing that. Adding in the tuna, so this is tuna in brine which has been drained, and then I've got some reduced fat feta style cheese, so I'm just weighing that out and then I crumble it up into the salad. So the boys have just finished eating their lunch, and that was probably one of the things that I found the hardest prior to doing this challenge, was the leftovers. I just wanted to eat them. Well, I did. I just used to eat them all the time. But since I've been doing the challenge and since I've been tracking my calories and also keeping an eye on syns and just making a note of it, I'm not doing it. You know, the odd tiny little thing might, but on the whole, probably 99% improvement. I also have done, you took your socks off. You're just one sock off. One sock. Also what I've done then is prep my lunch while they're eating theirs, so then it's ready for when I'll put them to bed for a nap. This is currently eating a Maryland oat cookie bar and it looks amazing. And he keeps going, mmm. So this is the lovely Louise May _ journey. This is her Instagram page. Quite new to social media, so started the account in November after she lost 2 stone since November and dropped 2 dress sizes. So let me just show you some of her profile. So she looks gorgeous. She's got 2 children, 12 and 14. And yeah, she's got some fabulous transformation pictures. Just a really lovely, genuine person that since losing weight has become incredibly passionate about sharing her journey and posting her food and just basically giving lots of advice, hints and tips. So go and check out her Instagram, and I'll also link her YouTube channel as well for you. So you can then go and watch Louise's video and see what she ate in a day. If you've watched any of my videos or you've ever seen any of my posts, you'll know that this is my favourite yogurt ever. So this is the Faya Total 0% Greek yogurt. Brilliant source of protein. fat-free, low calorie, thick, creamy, just absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do is add some of this skinny 92% less sugar chocoholic spread. Just for full transparency and disclosure, I did an ad with them a while ago, but these I buy myself. I buy them quite regularly. I buy them in kind of like the batch package. So you get this flavour, chocolate orange, you get a plain one and white chocolate. And honestly, I love them. It's probably my favourite product that they do. No palm oil. This is the hazelnut and white chocolate flavour, so this is quite a new one. 5 grams is about a teaspoon, and that's 25 calories. So in terms of syns, you're looking at about 1 syn for that, which is 5 grams. And it's just, yeah, it's just really nice. So I'm just going to dollop some of that on my yoghurt. That's where it's really interesting when you calorie count, because that, to me, I would have counted that as a teaspoon. It's actually 2. It's 10 grams. So because I've weighed it, I can now count it accurately. So instead of counting 1 syn, it'd actually be 2, or instead of 25 calories, it's actually going to be 50. It is just gorgeous. I've got to do my 10,000 steps today. So it's, what time is it? 1 o'clock, and I've already done 8,152. So I went out for a walk with the boys this morning, and obviously I'm running around after them all day. So that's not going to be difficult. Now I need to complete my workout. So this is what the workout's going to look like. I'm doing a full body home workout. I've got things like dumbbell squats to do, incline bench press. I'm just reading it. A lot of the time you might not have all of the equipment, and that's absolutely fine. You can improvise and just use dumbbells. If you've got a bar, great. You just kind of do what you can, really. So let's get it done. Start. I'll just show you an example of the first set. So a superset is doing a couple of exercises in one round. So sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 2. And what I'm going to be doing is 4 sets of these particular 2 exercises. I'm doing 10 reps. You have to go quite slow. That's really important. 4-second negative means how slow you go down and how slow you come back up. So this is not about fast. This is about doing it slow. So dumbbell single arm bent over row. I'm going to be doing 10 reps of that on each arm. Okay. So that's the workout done. That was just a couple of examples, but it's not hard. You get hot. I'm gonna go have a shower now while they're still asleep, but you don't get out of breath with this type of exercise because it's weights. When I do the HIIT stuff, which I did on Saturday, then yeah, I do get out of breath, and there is a lot of jumping around and stuff, which isn't something that I absolutely love, but weights I love. I have ordered some heavier ones though, because these are a bit light for me, so I think that's gonna make the workouts a little bit harder. At the moment, I'd say I find them kind of moderate, but obviously this is only my second week, so I started it last Monday, so I've only done 1 week so far, so there's no point like throwing you completely in the deep end and making it too hard, otherwise it's just going to put you off. So gradually I'm sure that they'll get a little bit harder, and then a little bit harder, and then a little bit harder, but throughout that obviously you're going to be building more muscle, you're going to be shredding more fat, you're going to be lighter to chuck yourself around, and so on. So it's just all progression, but I really enjoy doing it, and I just love the fact that I can follow the app as I go. So yeah, right then, go and have a shower. So I'm just trying to get through my squash. I never drink water, so this is sugar-free blackcurrant. Lawson singing E-I-E-I-O in the background. They're playing with their tractor. It's now about 20 to 3 and I'm just a bit peckish, so I like to save quite a lot of my syns or calories or whatever you want to say for these carb killer bars. They're my favourite. These are dark chocolate mint and they've got 22 grams of protein in and only 0.6 of sugar. Just popped to Tesco to get a few bits and I found these. They're brand new. I think they were something like 75p, which is a lot cheaper than some of the other brands, and it's fat-free skyr, vanilla, high protein, thick yogurt, and then there's the mango and passion fruit and the raspberry. So I wanted to make the chunky cod and chickpea stew from my planning video that I did. So we needed some tomatoes, garlic, onion, leeks, chicken stock, chickpeas, crushed chilli, lemon, smoked paprika, chopped tomatoes and spinach, and obviously the cod. So to make this smoky Spanish chunky cod style stew, just spray some fry light into a pan, heat that up, then add in some finely chopped red onion and 1 whole leek finely chopped, and just leave that to simmer for around 5 minutes. So I've also already chopped up 2 cloves of garlic and some plum tomatoes, you can use vine. Add a tablespoon of smoked paprika and a teaspoon of chili flakes. That does give it quite a kick. If you want to use less, then you can always use less. So I'm making this for 2 people. Track it on my phone. Give it a good stir. Then add a whole tin of chopped tomatoes. Give it another good stir. And then I'm just going to track the cod. In goes the tin of chickpeas and 100 millimeters of chicken stock. So start adding in your spinach, about 100 grams of spinach, and make sure it's all wilted into the sauce. Then place the 2 cod fillets into the sauce and simmer for around 9 minutes. And this is the finished dish. So it's designed to be an extra easy SP meal. So that means that it's got speed food and protein in. So you don't put potato or rice or anything like that in it. A lot of people think that you're not having carbs if you're not having those sort of foods, but you are, because there's carbohydrate in fruit, there's carbohydrate in vegetables, etc, etc. So you'll see when I show you at the end of the day my calories and my macros. I'm going to give one of these Tesco skyr yogurts a try now. So they are coming out at 110 calories, 11.1 carbs, 0.5 fat and 14.1 protein. So I've got a bit of a thing about prunes. I love them. I love them. They're so sweet. And sometimes I snack on them. So I'm just going to have a couple of prunes now. Prunes are a healthy extra, but if I was following Slimming World religiously at the moment, as opposed to calorie counting alongside Slimming World, I couldn't have these as my B choice because I've already had my cereal. So these would need to be syns. So obviously you can find the syn values for prunes, but they're well within my calories today. Ben's recommended around 1.6, but I've struggled to hit it today. I don't need it, but I know he wants me to try and stay within about 100 calories of my goal. So that means trying to get it up to 1,500 as opposed to 1,391. So I might have a think about what else I can eat. I might have another Greek yogurt because I just love them so much. So the highest calorie thing that I ate today was the grenade bar, which is fine because it's all within my calories quite easily. Then the all bran, then the chickpeas, then the cod, then the yogurts and so on. So a lot of what I have had today could be classed as extra easy SP, just purely because I've ended up having quite a high protein day. If you look at macros, which are macronutrients, then carbohydrates, so let's have a look. All bran was the highest thing in carbs. Protein, I've smashed my protein goal, which I find quite easy to do anyway. Highest in fat, the grenade bar, the cheese and the chocolate spread. Highest in protein was the cod. The cod is really low calorie as well. If you look at the calories, if we go back to the actual diary bit, let me show you here. So breakfast was quite low because I had all bran today, and then lunch was quite low because I had that tuna salad. The cheese that I had was only 59 calories. I thought it'd be higher. I had some normal cheese the other day and I had the tiniest bit and it was 200 calories. I couldn't believe it. But this is the Be Good To You Sainsbury's Greek style cheese, and I got loads for 59 calories, so I was really impressed with that. Tuna's obviously low calorie, and then it just so happens that I'd meal plan this week and I'd put the cod and the chickpeas on the menu. So the cod is really low, really low. So let me just scroll down. It's for one piece of cod, it's only 112 calories. So when I first lost my weight, I ate a lot of fish and I ate a lot of prawns. I never ever calorie counted, but obviously that's one of the reasons why I did quite well. I ate a lot of chicken, a lot of turkey. Those types of proteins are a lot lower in calories than things like beef, ham, pork, salmon, you know, all the fattier things. So yeah, but it's been a really good day. I've really enjoyed everything that I've eaten today, and I've still got a couple of calories left to play around with if I want to, so all good. I will just show you actually, just because I don't want anyone thinking, oh, she's under eating. The day before I'd had a couple too many, so what you can do is you can then offset the next day if you have gone over. You shouldn't do it by a lot, because otherwise then you're going to be dieting and binging. And then I had a few drinks on the Saturday, so calorie wise I am a bit lower today than normal, but that's just because of the weekend went higher. So yeah, any questions, just give me a shout, as I said. So I hope you enjoyed that what I eat in a day video. Any questions, just drop them in the comments box below. Like I said, if you haven't watched the video about what I'm doing now alongside food optimizing, then make sure you go and check that out, because that'll probably answer quite a lot of your questions if you've got any questions from watching this. So don't forget to go and check out Louise's video on her Instagram too, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Thanks for watching, see you later.